There we go. Alright. Hello everybody, welcome back to another exciting episode of Tales of Arise. We are going to play some more and see what events unfold. So, hope you enjoy it. Yeah. Let's do this.
It's
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard. I see a medic and supply officer over there. If they know you're with me, they'll likely offer their assistance.
Damn it! Lenegis soldiers!
Any way we can avoid fighting them?
That all depends on them. Whatever happens, be ready.
Well, so much for them not wanting to fight.
Ho! I am Lord Dohalim of Elder Venestia. I command you.
The rest of the city must be erased.
no. Have they been brainwashed too?
Brainwashed or not, if they want to fight, they got one. I owe you one.
Smash you!
I'll heal you all!
Engage!
Freaking
Lightning Weapon!
Healing circle! Air thrust!
Engage!
That's my cue!
Shut him down.
That's my watch!
I'm on! It's on! Get through! Burn it out! Pierce! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! I'm on! Double Demon Power!
It's already strong.
Split it open!
Be my guest.
Leave the chargers to me! Denied!
Blew away!
You're the
Now we're not. Rising up! I owe you one. First strike! Double Demon Fang! You're mine!
I never miss!
Not today! I can carve
It's
through
weakened.
now! I'm in the groove! This ends now! See what happened there is you crossed me. Shouldn't have done that.
Radiant I'm out of ammo!
Sonic thrust! Talon Hurricane! I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Will this help?
No! Light spear!
Now that's my watch! Need to pull myself together.
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! The
Here,
flame
let me
inside
help.
me yearns to be let free!
Ready to go!
Far enough!
Back in Holy Land!
Talon Hurricane!
Annihilation!
Ignite! Eagle Shine! Talon
Here's
Storm!
a healing arc!
Double Demon Fang!
Bang!
Can't get out of this!
Photon flash! Illuminate
Demon
the
Fang!
dark!
Anything in order is all mine! Rising Weapon!
shield and then
Healing circle!
Big Blast! Castle! Rising Falcon! We're not finished!
Illuminate the dark!
You're mine! I'll finish you here and now! Take this! Rising Hurricane! Hold nothing back!
Illuminate the dark! Do it!
those soldiers seem different from the citizens we've come across so far.
Yeah, they weren't big talkers, that's for sure. They just attacked without warning.
They weren't in the least bit fazed by Dohalim's presence either.
Indeed. They seem to recognize us as enemies, nothing more. And yet, traditionally, Lenegis hasn't been high on threats. A few frenzied Zeugles during experiments here and there, but not much else.
Their glazed-over eyes reminded me of the soldiers and slaves we met back in Ganath Haros. The ones in blind devotion to Volron.
I've never seen anything like that here on Lenegis before.
Maybe someone doesn't want us here, and the soldiers are their way of letting us know.
What with the Red Woman, the Sovereign, and Volron, they're starting to develop quite the growing list of adversaries. At least we'll know to keep our wits about us.
I'm gonna head back to the room. Because I know you can do that.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Ignite!
Leave the chargers to me!
I'm on it! Front! Wind!
Talon Hurricane! Arch Shield! Not in your dreams!
Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang!
Shattering Blazes! Yeah! That's the public to me!
Sure to be let free!
Holy Land!
Not today!
Dragon Shout!
Take this!
Here, let me
It's
help.
coming for it!
First Aid! Thunder Field! Magic
Take it!
Exam!
Blow away!
Maelstrom!
Blow away!
Heal you all!
Crush!
Healing Circle! Raging Cascade! That's
Rising Wyvern!
By the power of water!
owe you one.
Mega Ray! More with
You're mine!
Talon Hurricane! Quiver Dragon!
Throbbed in pain.
Eagle Assault!
Take this!
There! Pass it!
Denied!
I'm ready! Tunnel! Where are you going?
Megasonic Thrust!
Annihilate!
Pierce through!
Rising
Rising Wyvern!
I'm on it! Illuminate the dark!
Not today!
Holy Land! Here goes! Not on my watch!
You're finished! Raining Slash!
Shattering the Mega Ray!
Dragon
I'll
Swarm!
smash you! Lightning! Eat this! Flame of Shattering!
Supernova!
Photon! Lightning Condensed!
It's time!
I will that!
I'll crush you!
Lightning Reflexes! Tenebrous Claw!
I'm on
Here's a healing art!
I owe you one!
Tempest Sword!
In a vine! It's over!
Light Astrolabe!
Blow away!
Pierce!
Eternal Devastation!
Illuminate the out of ammo! I'm all stocked up!
Nothing gets by me!
Radiant
Denied!
Burn in hell!
That's enough! I'll heal you all!
Hurricane Thrust! Rising
Now!
Phoenix!
Healing Rimworld! Demon's Descent!
Flashing Fang!
Radiant Pierce!
Dragon
Radiant
Swarm!
Supernova!
Pierce
Eat
through!
Dirt! Photon I never miss! Illuminate the
Demon
dark! Come forth! Holy Quiver! Holy Land! Burning Strike! Glacial Spear!
Take
Here's
this!
evil!
Can't get out of this!
Freeze Lancer!
You're finished!
One
I'm on Hurricane Thrust!
Now!
Talon
Dohalim!
Hurricane!
This one's got your name on it!
Action to action. There's always room for improvement.
Oh yeah. Oh, I almost made it.
This won't be easy. Don't be such a pessimist.
Save you!
Feisty one, eh?
Sword Rain Alpha!
No shield can stand up to these kids!
Bring him down!
Burn it hell!
Its armor's too strong.
Then I'll split it open!
Be my guest!
Too fast! Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Hurricane Thrust!
Healing circle!
I really earned it.
Sword of Blade!
I'm on it! Talon Hurricane! Eagle Fly!
An astral punch?
That's my cue! Do it!
Shut him down!
Get toasty!
Bird Strike!
Take it! One more that'll bring you down! In here!
Pierce through!
Healing art!
Hurricane Thrust! Rising Phoenix!
More with that
It's
kick!
on!
Radiant!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Demon Fang!
I'm on it!
Hold that! Watch it!
I'm on it! Loaded!
No
Deal!
further!
Eat this! Nothing gets by me!
Why is?
Far enough!
Illuminate the... Come forth! Holy glitter!
I'm on
Holy
it!
land!
Talon Hurricane! Eagle Fly! Now I'm in the groove! Talon Hurricane! Engage! And tear!
Magna Red!
Anything in order is all mine! I really know you! Eagle Take this!
Do it! In an instant! Impact Block!
Here, let me help you.
Thanks! Here I come!
Like
You
this!
finish this!
Sonic
Sonic Alpha!
Blow them away!
Dance in the wind! Not on my watch! Annihilation! Magna Red! More where that came from!
Not today!
Talon Hurricane!
Photon, lightning,
With
hit
your hair! Do it!
Wonderblade!
Eagle Assault!
Illuminate the dark! Come forth! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Well, am I improving?
Tremendously. The speed and precision of your aim is simply unmatched.
I had no idea you were watching me so closely.
Come on. This way.
I have a bad feeling about this.
I'll crash you!
Need to pull myself together.
Wind! Sword!
Fall into thy own
A showdown between blade and fist!
Now you'll learn!
evil!
Wind! Dragon Shout!
Shining supernova!
Pierce through! Far enough! Take this!
Here's a healing arc! I'm ready!
The enemy wields arts too.
You'll soon see about that!
Eat dirt!
This would be easy to experience.
More with another
Rising Wyvern!
Annihilation! Searing flame! Supernova! Raging Cascade! Here goes!
Double
Healing
Demon Fang!
Skywalk!
me!
I need to pull myself together.
Prepare to be squeezed! In a bind? Rising Falcon! Eat this! Talon Hurricane! Shattering!
All disasters made one!
Lightning Thrust! Rising Falcon!
Here, let me help.
Eat dirt!
I can't
Talon Storm! Denied! Mega Sonic Boom! I'm
stuck in the
through! Rising Eagle Fly!
Kisara! Frozen!
Hammer!
Double dance! I'm only getting... If it's in the sky, it's mine!
Eagle Assault!
Dance in the wind! Mega Ray!
Rising Wyvern! Watch this!
Glacial Spear! Here's evil!
Rising Wyvern! Doubling! In an instant! Impact Claw! We won.
Those soldiers don't seem to have any qualms about attacking on sight.
Is someone making...
I didn't know that was meant.
Brace yourself!
Something
This
like
one's
that.
done! Lightning Storm! I owe you one. You picked the wrong fight! You're done!
Here, let me help!
Hurricane! Power Blade! Time to cross blade!
One more!
Demon Fang!
Portal
Dance! I'll finish you here and now!
Glacial Spear! Here's evil!
Sonic Thrust! Double Demon Fang! Eat this! Lost my...
Okay, I'm running out.
Charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop it!
Rising Phoenix!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Dragon Swarm!
I don't even know the word
Some
defeat.
fights are better left unfought.
Please tell me so I don't see it.
Holding back.
Let me help.
This will be a piece of cake! Just the drop!
Freaking got it!
I'll punch that gun out of your hand!
The wise warrior knows when to call it quits.
There's something here. Oh, well, that'll give it. I can get 3 pineapples as we throw.
This must be it. The entrance to the Forbidden Zone.
But it's just a wall. How do we get through?
Whoa, we? I thought this was Sovereigns only.
Alphen.
Yes! It opened!
Interesting. If Alphen's presence still opens the way, it would seem the Sovereign of 3 centuries ago and now are considered one and the same.
What?
What the?
Alphen.
You again.
Tomorrow's the spirit channeling ceremony. We'll finally play our parts.
as the Sovereign and Maiden. How have you been feeling?
What am I sovereign of? Shuffled from lab to lab, always treated like an experiment. Whenever they look at me, all they see is a Danon. I don't even know what their precious ceremony's for, let alone what they're going to force me to do as the Sovereign. Tell me, if we're both in the same boat, why do you seem so calm right now?
No choice. Becoming the Maiden's not something I wanted for myself. But they said Rena's prosperity depended on it. How could I say no after that?
Still, as a Renan, at least you got to decide. Good for you. Meanwhile, I was taken from my homeland. You aren't the captive one here.
It isn't right what they did to you, and I'm sorry for what it's worth. When this is over, I swear I'll help you get home. I can't do this alone. One more day.
How could I say no to that? It's not like I have any choice in the matter anyway. So, what's your name?
It's Naori. Naori Imaris. Try to remember this time.
You don't act like them. Like the other Renans, I mean. How come you treat me like a person?
Because you are. It's true we come from different worlds. But neither one of us asked to be here right now. In that sense, you and I are much the same. We couldn't do this. We wouldn't be able to talk to each other as people if we didn't see the humanity in each other. So I suppose the question you should be asking is, why wouldn't I treat you like one?
You're not like the others.
Maybe they're not like me.
Here's what we'll do. We give them their damn ceremony. You get me to Dana. That'll be the end of it. I'm taking you at your word on this. I'm trusting you, not them. Naori.
What the hell just happened?
That vision. Did everyone else see it too?
That person Alvin was speaking to, she looked exactly like Shion.
It was Naori. Naori Imaris. Isn't that right?
Yeah, that's right.
She really does look like Shion. I'm beginning to see why Alvin was so confused.
That's all very well and fine, but what did we just witness exactly? It was too real to be a mere hallucination.
It was a conversation we had 300 years ago. The night before the ceremony.
You mean all of that really happened? We just saw an episode straight out of your past?
But how is that even possible? Unless... Could this be the Red Woman's handiwork too?
No, I don't think so.
Why not?
You guys didn't feel it? The moment the entrance opened, it was like a stream of Danon astral energy rushing over us.
I felt it too. And not for the first time either. It was the same sensation as back inside the wedge.
That would make sense. After all, vast amounts of Dana's astral energy were being siphoned and sent up here to Lenegus. For all we know, perhaps we're close to the spot where all that energy was stored.
So you think it might have been the energy itself that was responsible for that vision we just saw? But how? And why?
We have no way of knowing. Maybe it's not even as deliberate as all that.
Shion, you okay?
Yeah. It was all just a little sudden. That's all. So that was my ancestor, huh? It was like looking into a mirror.
Yeah, there certainly is a resemblance.
What about you? How are you holding up?
Me?
Even putting aside the question of where that vision came from, it's likely we'll see more of those. Reliving painful episodes from your past. Do you think you can handle it?
I can't just pretend like the past never happened. Besides, if it helps us uncover the truth of what that ceremony really was, it might also lead to answers about your thorns.
Alphen.
That's not all. This whole time, we've been fighting to free Dana from the Renans. But now that we're here, it seems those same Renans might have it just as bad. I'd like to liberate them too if I can. Which is just another reason I can't afford to shield my eyes from the truth.
Whether you're on Dana or somewhere else, you always stay the same. Your indignation and righteous passion, your desire to free and protect, they're all hardwired into you. Not that I'm complaining. Come on, let's bust this thing wide open.
Nobody's here.
Stay sharp. After that last illusion, there's no telling what could happen in here.
Fariah, how did you get in here?
Wait, something about her isn't right.
What's wrong with her? She doesn't even seem to know where she is.
Yeah, you're right. She looks just like the soldiers we encountered outside.
A summoning?
But that's preposterous. She never had that kind of power when—
We can talk later. Here it comes!
What? I've never known Fariah to control Zoogles like that before.
How about with a stone that looks suspiciously like a master sword?
Where did she get her hands on that?
First we handle the Zoogle, then we get some answers.
Where are you
Aim for the
going?
weak spot!
I can carve through armor!
Double demon!
Here's a healing art! Don't give up!
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Robert.
Don't fuck!
I'm just gonna go back and get items. It saved right before this anyway, so yeah. It's not even worth trying. So I'll get some items and then I'll come back. So. Where was the place that had that was Orange, right? Well, Civilian Park is in the place. Where's the... Okay, yeah, that'll work. Might have to go through here again, but that's no big deal.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
They're gonna be king of the dynasty. Yep. That's the big deal. Now, if a pineapple gel only recovers twice as much, should it only be twice the price? If it's 3 times the price, it should recover 90. Like, how do they figure that? Let's see, if you buy 3 orange gels, you have 90% recovery altogether. It's actually a better value. Do I have? I see. And I guess another orange gel. Another 2. I guess we'll collect the yeah, I feel like one of those. No, first.
You can never be too prepared. But did we have to spend so much?
Yes, we did. Okay, so that's 8 orange and 2 green. Actually, how much do you get for a green? Because if it's enough to buy an orange, that's more than how much it recovers. Actually, yeah, that's so 9 orange goes up there. That should get a start. Is there any other trap? This is what. So, nope, just gotta climb it. That's cool. Let's check out this. I guess I can skip it. Just increase. That'll come in handy. It'd be nice if we could do it to other people. have an ability like that? Something over here. Sword kick doesn't work. I like sword kick. Wait, how did I not notice this? Okay. Move around. Come on. Yeah, he's not.
I've got a really bad feeling about this. Here I go.
Can't get out of this!
Here. This one's mine.
As if the normal creepy crawlies aren't disgusting enough. Last one out gets eaten alive.
Is there a chest in here? Oh, I'm going to go. I think it's one of them.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Here's a healing soul!
How long are we gonna keep this up for exactly?
Engaging! Man, I hope I live long enough to regret this.
You picked the wrong
Showdown
fight!
between blade and fist.
The wise warrior knows when to call it quits.
And they still have more than I would have had if I didn't. So let's save here. Goodness. Still at 305, it's still not bad. And I have a pineapple jelly. And so I'll use that first. Alright, let's do this.
Fariah, how did you get in here?
Wait, something about her isn't right.
What's wrong with her? She doesn't even seem to know where she is.
Yeah, you're right. She looks just like the soldiers we encountered outside.
A summoning?
But that's preposterous. She never had that kind of power when—
We can talk later. Here it comes!
What? I've never known Fariah to control Zoogles like that before.
How about with a stone that looks suspiciously like a master core?
Where did she get her hands on that?
First we handled the Zoogles, then we get some answers.
Go for the weak point!
Attack time!
Can't get out of this!
Lunar blast! Holy
Away! Storm!
Here, let me help.
Face blast!
First aid! Oh, violent
Severing wind! Lunar Rongo!
Crossblade! Dance in the wind!
Blast through!
In here!
Demon Fang!
Here, which is in the sky is mine!
Written cross like both!
Demon Fang! Ignite!
Talon Hurricane!
Phoenix Flame! Reload!
Rising Wyvern! No escape! Hurricane Thrust!
Healing circle!
Charge like that could easily be
I'll bring
fatal.
you back to
Just as well, I'm here to stop it.
Resuscitate!
You're mine!
Here's a healing arc!
I'm on it!
First aid!
Lunar Rongo! Rising Phoenix!
Healing fray! Cut forth! Holy glimmer! Will this help?
It's I'll finish you here and now!
Swallow
Healing
Blade!
Circle!
Take this!
Talon Storm!
Sonic Thrust!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Photon lightning condense!
Pierce through!
Searing flame!
Rising Wyvern!
Here I go!
Rising Phoenix!
Lightning! Wide apple! Damn it!
Take
Out
this!
of ammo!
You're finished! The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Lightning generation!
I'll finish you here and now!
Come forth! Holy glimmer! Holy light!
Mirage! Dragon Form! Try this!
Eat dirt! Where are you going?
I'll smash you!
Demon
Far enough! Healing security!
Double Demon Fang!
Maelstrom! Healing circle! They surrender!
Demon Fang!
Blaze of Hurricane! Here's the evil!
Glimmer! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Raging cascade!
Lunar Bloodhead inside me yearns to be let free! Burn in hell!
No further! Come and get!
Air thrust!
You're mine!
Together!
It's over!
Dragon Shout!
Blow away!
Eagle Assault!
Astral Raging cascade! Will this help? Spread!
Crush!
Dance in the wind! Healing
Eternal
circle!
devastation!
That more for the stockpile!
Glimmer Dragon!
Sonic
Done
Thrust!
it.
Swallow Blade!
Here's a healing arc!
Double Demon Fang! Crush!
Leave the charges to me.
Shining supernova!
Not today!
Hear me! Flame of fury!
Far enough.
Playing episode?
First strike! I'll run you through!
Win!
It's weakened! Shining
This ends now!
Down!
Now we're not—
Crumble!
Dance
In a bind!
Sword Rain Alpha!
In here!
Raining
Hurricane! By the power of
Sword Rain Alpha!
Not in your dreams!
Blow away! Pistol!
Thunder field!
Double
Here's a
Demon Fang!
healing
Ignite!
arc!
Go
Lower that
I
hit
can
from!
carve through
Raging
this!
cascade!
Here I come!
Talon field!
Here!
Power of war for the
Rising
stockpile!
Phoenix!
More where that came from! Dance in
Look sharp, everyone!
Photon raging healing circle. Seal, eat dirt. I'll be saving this one.
Knock to down!
Where are you going? Here comes.
Armor won't save you!
More where that came from.
See what happened there as you crossed me.
Beat
Hit
down!
on that.
Not on my watch.
I really owe you one.
Here comes. Dance the wind.
Portal blade!
Talon Hurricane! I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Blow away!
Demon Fang! I owe you one!
Dance in the wind.
Demon Fang!
Seal. Lunar corruption. I'll be saving this one. By the power
Take
of
this.
water.
First strike!
Don't give up. I'll bring you back from death's abyss.
I'm on it! Talon Hurricane!
Resuscitation.
Rip and tear!
I owe you one!
Eagle assault!
Here's a healing heart.
Dear,
First
they're all
aid.
spot.
Come on!
Talon
Can't get out of
Hurricane!
this.
I'll bring you back from death's abyss.
I can carve through armor!
Double Demon Fang!
Let me help. Still got the fight with me.
This should do it!
I've let you all down.
Rising
In the
Wyvern!
sky is on. Holy glimmer.
No!
Holy land.
Can't end here!
Don't leave me. First aid. I'll bring you back from death's abyss. Seal. More for the stuff.
Nothing gets by me.
Shining supernova. More with that
Not done yet!
Sleep now. Here's a healing
Dragon Form!
First aid.
Sonic
I'll
Thrust!
bring you back from death's abyss.
Destruction!
Prepare to be seized!
I'll heal you all. In here.
Can't get out of this! Not done yet!
I'll be saving healing.
Burn! First strike!
Oh, not in your dreams.
Talon Storm!
Rising Wyvern!
One more.
This should do it! Portal blade!
Illuminate the dark.
Demon Fang!
Holy glimmer. Holy land.
Portal blade!
Thrust!
Portal blade! Try this!
Corruption.
Explode!
Illuminate the dark.
Eagle assault!
Holy glimmer. Holy land.
Double Demon Fang!
Smash you!
I'll heal you all.
Like, Tig actually did her first.
Healing circle.
I really owe you one.
Healing flame of
I know you're
fury.
so
Water
good.
extra energy.
Take this!
Far enough!
Holy
Hold
hand.
on!
Here's a
Eat
healing
dirt!
holy glimmer.
Eagle dive!
Prepare to be seized!
Wind
No
astral
further!
energy.
Eagle
Radiant
one
Ray
down!
Alpha! Blew away!
Here's a nice crush. Reload. Here, let me help. Here goes.
I owe you one! Swallow blade!
Eat this!
Rising Wyvern!
Lunar corruption.
It's over!
Seminar aqua.
Soaring Light!
Raging storm. Take care. I'll heal you all. Poodle.
Dragon
You are gonna pay for that!
This one's all mine!
Almost there!
Or close enough! Take it away, Law!
I thought you'd never ask.
Double Demon Fang! Destruction!
Devastation.
Devastation!
Glimmer! Watch this!
Here, let me help.
Nothing gets by me! Denied!
Infernal!
Hurricane!
Now we're not...
Holy land.
Swallow
Now,
blade!
in the
No
grid.
further!
Eagle
Sword Ray Alpha!
Healing circle.
Here I come! It's over!
Radiant here.
First strike! Rising Phoenix! It's gonna catch!
Right, one round.
I'll blame inside you! Yours to be let free!
I'm all stuffed up. Photon charge.
Confuse one more.
I've let you all down.
You'll pay for that!
Thunder field.
Soaring Light Spear! You're on!
Here goes. Healing circle. I'll bring you back from death's abyss. Thanks. Just what I needed. Light
Demon Double Demon Fang!
Nothing gets by me.
Far enough.
Demon Fang!
Thunder field.
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Rising Wyvern!
Here's another.
In a bind, I really owe you one.
Friend, dance in the wind. In
Take
here.
this.
Pull myself together.
That's where you does it! That's enough!
Can't move!
More with that If it's in... Sky is mine! Wind astral energy! Bring you down! Enemies immobilized! I need to pull myself together. I'll bring you back from death to this! Resuscitate! This can't be happening!
We cannot let Shion die.
I've let you all down.
Stay away from my friend!
I'll heal you all! Healing circle! Dance in the wind! I'll leave it out. Back from death to this! I'll be safe!
Leave the charges to me!
Ready! Sight just confiscated!
Easter!
Radiant here! Damn it! Out of ammo!
Take this!
More with that game, bro!
Healing wind!
Circle!
Slow! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Now it's just her!
Fariah! Can you hear me? Fariah!
She's preparing another summoning!
The art she's casting is way too powerful to control. At this rate, her body won't be able to take much more. Dohalim!
Forgive me.
Man, I thought we were goners.
Everything okay?
Yes. She's only unconscious.
Not her. I meant you.
Shion, please. Can you treat her?
I can try, but I can't promise she'll be back to her real self when she wakes up. All I can do is heal her physically.
We're not even supposed to be in here. Maybe it'd be better if we moved her to somewhere a little safer. Don't you think?
In that case...
I'll take her off your hands.
You?
Avakir, what are you doing here?
I was curious what you were up to, so I took the liberty of following you to find out. I overheard what you said about Tarnagan, about how he really died. I'm sorry, I had no idea.
And you believed me? What makes you so sure I wasn't lying?
I like to think I know you a little better than that, Dohalim. Give me some credit. I'll take Fariah. Leave her with me. I know better than to ask what you're up to. But whatever it is, I hope it all works out.
Thank you.
He seems like a good friend.
He hasn't changed. He never was one to stand out. Instead, he was always hanging back, worrying about everyone else. As for Fariah, it's always the closest to me who get hurt.
You don't seriously blame yourself for what happened to her, do you?
Somebody got to her, to strike back at me. Someone who knew me well enough to know that I'd hesitate to fight back. And the same goes for you as well. Neither you nor Fariah would have lost loved ones if it wasn't for me.
You're wrong. Kelzalik was the one who killed my brother, under orders from Almadria. As for Tarnagan, if it weren't for the crown contest, he'd still be alive. That and the whole damn hierarchy that makes it possible. But that's why we're fighting. To put an end to this whole messed up system that treats people as expendable.
Indeed. Ridding society of this blight is really the only way I know how to atone for my sins.
You can't atone, Dohalim. I know it hurts to hear, but those people are dead. No amount of soul-searching or trying to make amends is going to change that. Forgiveness, acceptance, those ships have sailed.
So I just forget the harm I caused?
No, the opposite, in fact. You remember. You never forget. You keep it in your heart always. And then you go on living. Not for those already past, but for those still alive.
For those still alive.
Kisara's right. So long as we've still got breath in our bodies, we can make a difference in the lives of others. Lives being the operative word.
That's what living's all about. Being able to still make a difference. Punishing yourself for the past won't make the pain of your conscience go away.
Only fixing the problem in its stead. Is that what you're saying?
That's right. You have to live for tomorrow, Dohalim, not for yesterday. And not only that, you need to live for yourself, and for the change that you still can be.
I shall try.
Don't forget, we've still got a mystery to solve. The Forbidden Zone, remember?
Shion.
Huh?
Thank you. You have my deepest gratitude for what you did for Fariah.
Glad to be of service.
I'm glad we could stop Fariah without hurting her.
You all did much for her as well. I'm most grateful.
Oh, shucks. We're on the same team, right? Let's move on.
Fariah the Pine.
Do you think Fariah was really being controlled by someone?
Certainly seemed that way. The question is, who? The Red Woman?
The same person who's behind all of this, I'll bet. Whoever that is.
Brainwashed or otherwise, the feelings of resentment she holds towards me are real.
Someone used her because they knew we'd hold back. If that's not playing dirty, I don't know what is.
It does tell us one thing at least. Someone here in Lenegis is watching us. Someone who means us harm.
There's no question. That attack was meant for us alone.
By someone capable of getting inside a person and manipulating them like a weapon. We need to find whoever it is, fast.
And we will find them next time. On this playthrough of Tales of Olympus. As for now, hope you enjoyed watching. Thank you for watching. See you next time. We are getting close to the end of the game. Like, I looked up a playthrough, and I looked up where I am. And there's only like 10 more videos of that playlist that I watched. And like each one was like less than an hour. So it should be less than 10 videos. In case you're wondering why I have a screenshot of money on my desktop, basically the idea behind that is for your physical reality to be what you see. That's why I have stuff that I want on my desktop. Anyway. That's all for now. Thank you for watching. See you next time.